Hey, I'm Mike.
Hey, I'm Chris.
This is Mike and Chris Reloaded. Today we got a bunch of guests with us to help us out on the show. Some younger kids and Devin.
Yeah.
So go ahead and say hi, guys.
Hey, I'm Brandon.
We got Brandon and Trent. Don't leave the log pause. It's Devin.
I'm Devin.
This week we're going to talk to you guys about some of the most anticipated games coming up. Some that we're looking forward to, and we're going to list a few others that are pretty big out there. Now this is just for this holiday season. I know there's a bunch coming out next year also, but we're not going to really get into that too much. We're going to probably save that for another show.
Yeah, give us something to do later.
And, in all honesty, to start off, I just want to say that by the end of this year, I will be filing for bankruptcy because there are so many games coming out that are just phenomenal.
There is quite a few. There's PlayStation has some exclusives. Xbox has some exclusives. I'd like to say the Wii U has some exclusives.
They have Paper Mario.
They got the one.
What is it? Paper Mario Paint?
Color Splash.
Color Splash, yeah. That's the only real thing I've seen that Nintendo really announced for their Wii U.
All right, so we covered Nintendo.
We're done.
Hopefully you are not a Nintendo fan and you're going to continue to listen to the podcast for the real games.
And I know Nintendo announced a few things on their NX, but again, we'll get into that later sometime on another show. I guess we just go ahead and start this thing off. Mike, you got anything specific you want to read off here?
My first game ain't until September 13th, so you have anything sooner? Or?
No, everything I got's around, there's a couple in September. I know a lot of the sports titles. You got NBA 2K17's coming out this month, and the FIFA 17. A lot of people are into that. I know the NBA 2K17's got...
Well, FIFA is actually one of the highest selling Xbox games out there because of the European market.
Oh, well, yeah.
It is huge.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's actually really fun. It's addictive.
Yeah, it's not even close in comparison to how many copies are sold of FIFA compared to the next game.
I was actually just reading, too, that Michael B. Jordan actually does the voiceover in NBA 2K17.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, yay.
Yeah, well, hey, man, there's some other ones. Also, what do you got on, you said?
I got Recore, comes out 9/13. It's Xbox One exclusive unless you consider PC. It's basically a robot game. It's a game where you got a bunch of little robots that help you solve puzzles in a platform style of game.
I do know the creators of Metroid Prime are actually helping do Recore on the Xbox One.
Oh, that's cool.
I think it's the writers, I want to say, are helping with the storyline.
This, I know this game, it looks different. I think you're some kind of hunter.
Yeah.
And you use the animals, the robotic animals to help you hunt the stuff down.
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah, it looks different. I don't know. I'm not too thrilled about it. I mean,
I'm not a puzzle person.
I like the puzzles.
I can agree there.
I like some of the puzzles for the,
I like a challenging puzzle or two.
For the, like God of War had a lot of little puzzles and stuff in it, which is pretty neat.
Well, I liked, what was that, Overlord? Is that what it was? You had little minions.
Yeah, you had some of the minions.
Yeah, different colored minions. That was fun. But
even the Castlevania Shadow, or what was the Mask one? The one they just came out with?
Lord of Shadows.
Yeah, Lord of Shadows.
Yeah,
those were actually really good, and they kind of had those puzzles in the chapter.
And there you can go on and on, like Tomb Raider, everything else.
Yeah.
Again, I wasn't super thrilled, but I do want to mention something too. You talked about, it's Xbox One exclusive as well as PC.
Yeah.
I know we talked about this the other day. There's a huge debate now where they're saying it's not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Remember we were talking about the other day where now people are saying that because it's on PC, it's multi-platform. And
yeah.
But it's still a Microsoft exclusive.
Yeah, well, you guys were telling me you have to have Windows 10, which is a Microsoft product, in order to play it.
So technically, even though it's not it's on Xbox and PC, it's still a Microsoft exclusive. It's not coming to Sony or any other platform like that.
Right. And the next game I got would be the Batman Telltale series that comes out on the same day, the 13th of September. That's the full release of the game.
Yeah, which if everyone's ever played any of the Telltale games, they've
Phenomenal.
yeah, they've all been. I haven't seen a bad one yet.
Yeah,
Jurassic Park was kind of bad. I have to admit, I love Jurassic Park.
I didn't play the Jurassic Park.
Well,
one.
their first stuff that come out, they also did the Back to the Future game.
Yeah,
that
Back
was
to the
really
Future.
Some of the first stuff they
I think
did, I
they're-
think was
The
more.
Wolf Among Us.
That breakout
That was
game
really
was
good.
different. The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Back
the
in
Walking Dead
2012.
season 1,
That's what kind of.
which they announced the Walking Dead season 3 will be
The
out next
Michonne
year.
is alright. I'm currently playing it, actually.
Yeah, I bought the Telltale pack when it was on sale for $25.
Yeah, Trent got it. I've actually got a couple of them. I've got the Game of Thrones. I've got the Walking Dead season 1 and 2 that I picked up here and there. But I really liked them. I mean, they're
I've got Borderlands. That one's actually really fun.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I just
played
finished that
Borderlands.
recently.
Yeah.
Tales from the Borderlands.
From what I was told, the Game of Thrones one was actually
Yeah.
one of the best ones out of all of them.
Really? I
Yeah.
played the
Yeah.
first,
Pretty
first, not the first season, but the first act,
Yeah.
or whatever, first day.
Episode 1.
Episode 1, and I wasn't a big fan of it. So
I've
actually,
heard a lot of people say that's one of the best ones out of all of them.
I got into it. It was really good so
I
far.
guess I have to work a little harder on it.
Okay, I'm just kind of upset that we skipped one of the biggest announcements.
Oh, what's that?
That, that I think September 13th, BioShock finally comes to the Xbox One.
Yeah.
All
Remastered.
3 of them.
Actually,
Yeah,
it's also coming to the PlayStation 2.
But I mean, it's
PlayStation 4.
yeah, but it's also
Yeah, right. Yeah, on the same day.
All remastered, all with the DLC, everything else.
Yeah.
I'm not a big person about replaying games and buying games that have already come out, though.
If,
so.
Really?
if you've
Oh
never
my
played
God.
them,
Like
if you've
me,
never
I've
played
never
them or you
stepped
don't
into
own them, I would say buy it. It's
Yeah,
a great
definitely.
deal. Now it is going to be $60 for all 3 games, but you
That's
get
not
you get all
bad.
the games, all the DLC,
All
everything,
DLC.
all remastered for the next gen consoles, everything.
Yeah.
If you do own them, I believe they're going to be backwards compatible for the Xbox One. I know BioShock 1 is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think BioShock 1.
Yeah,
I'm,
they're
not sure,
planning that.
I'm not sure about the other ones just yet, but if you own them on the 360 already, I would just wait and just play them because I don't think anything's real different as far as the storyline. Just maybe a little bit highlighted graphics, and then maybe, like I said, all the DLC for it.
Yeah.
Right.
But yes, that is a good one, Devin. Another one coming out this month, XCOM 2.
Yeah, I was thinking it's released to consoles. They released last Christmas on PC, like in December.
Yeah, XCOM was just free download, the first one, wasn't
Yeah,
it? for
Enemy Unknown.
Xbox?
It's
Yeah.
backwards compatible on the Xbox One as well.
Which you've played. You got the first one, right?
Yeah, Enemy Unknown.
What style of game is it?
So it's similar. It's like a third-person RTS strategy game, sort of.
Yeah,
And,
which basically, I don't know if you know what RTS is, real-time strategy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Halo Wars.
Yeah.
You just got to move your people into position.
Supreme Commander.
Supreme
Yeah.
Command.
Shout out for Supreme Commander.
Yeah, there you
Command
go.
and Conquer,
Beetlejuice.
StarCraft.
StarCraft.
That's
Yes.
another good one. But yeah, that one comes out September 27th to consoles, which will be PlayStation and Xbox also.
Yeah.
That's
We got Forza Horizon 3 that comes out on the 27th, too. That game, I don't know if you look at the graphics on that game, but that game looks amazing.
Oh, it also
beautiful.
has they got a new thing. If you pre-order it now, you actually can get the Warthog from Halo will be in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
It's pretty cool.
That
a
is
cool
cool.
I mean, I'm
crossover
not
they're
a
doing.
giant racing fan, but even I like.
yeah.
Forza
See, I'm
myself.
not a racing.
Well, this is it's special because this is the first game that's going to be Xbox One and PC cross-platform play.
Yeah, they're play anywhere.
Yep, play
thing.
anywhere. You'll be able to play people driving with their steering wheels and brake pedals and gas pedals on their PC against Xbox One fans.
Which is awesome. Don't get me wrong, that's great, and I'm glad they're doing this stuff finally. But I've never been a real racing fan myself.
I mean, I like some of the Need for Speeds. You know, they were pretty good.
Yeah,
Need
back
for
in the
Speed
day.
Rivals was actually pretty good. The first one that you could play multiple people on one track. You
Right.
know, so it was really fun.
But see, what I saw with a lot of the Need for Speeds was a lot of them actually had a story to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Where the Forza, I don't believe, does. It's just a
Just-
racing game. You customize your car.
Well,
It's
like-
like this
it's
giant
like-
racing tournament, like every
Like
year, and you try to be
festivals.
the best of the best, really.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
the
like
whole entire
NFL,
story.
like 2K, or
Kinda like
you
Need for Speed
know,
Madden.
Madden.
Like
mode.
Gran Turismo used to be, but
Yeah.
but aren't they doing like
I think.
a downloadable game, Gran Turismo downloadable game?
There's
I know I'm
actually
skipping ahead. but-
yours a little bit, but we're actually a little bit ahead.
No, y'all missed me again.
Well, what do you want? Speak up, son.
September 13th, Dead Rising.
2.
HD.
Dead Rising 2 HD, right?
1 and 2.
1 and 2?
Yeah,
Actually,
Wow.
there's 3 games. There's Dead Rising 2,
Oh, and then
and Dead Rising
Off the record, which was an expansion to the second
What
game.
about the
Yeah,
other one?
it actually comes with the second game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're great games too.
Yeah.
Again,
Zombies.
I don't. If you've played them before,
Zombies.
I don't
Saying
think.
about this.
Yeah, I don't see buying it again.
Right.
And that's just me. They were great games. Don't get me wrong.
Well, the last one was actually pretty good. Dead Rising 3.
Three,
It was probably my favorite of the trilogy so far.
The last one I played
crazy
was
boss fights.
Yeah.
the last one I played was the one where they tried to do the Ghost Rider theme, where you're on a motorcycle
That's
all the
probably
time.
2. Yeah, because I remember Chuck Green was like a motorcycle stunt guy.
Yeah.
That's right.
So they tried to do the whole Ghost Rider theme, and I
His
wasn't.
daughter was infected with he had to get Zombrex for her every
Every
once in a while.
24 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that one.
Yeah, I wasn't either. But 3 was really good, especially when you get to the point where you can start customizing vehicles.
Yeah.
And you just go through hundreds of thousands of zombies. I feel like zombies.
They
is
definitely.
pretty
I
amazing.
think they definitely improved a lot when they did 3. As far as what I hated about the first one and even the second one too is you had to find the whole bathroom stall to save. Or
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
3, you can save once you got to that vehicle. Actually, there's a vehicle you can get later on. It's like an armored vehicle. You could actually save in the vehicle. You can drive anywhere and save.
Also,
in it.
you have to find a workbench in order to like customize something. Now you can just like do it on the fly.
Yeah, 3 you can actually do it on the fly, which
Certain
I
weapons.
I thought it was pretty good, and I really liked 3. And of course, it had a little tie-in to the other ones also. So,
Yeah.
Do we have anything else coming out for this month?
I don't have anything
September.
more in September that I'm interested in.
Nah, that's about it.
And then my first game that I'm interested in October is Mafia 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Yeah, I actually looked that up to see because it's got 3 different ones that you can choose from. Just Mafia 3 the game, and it's $59.99, and then you go Mafia the game plus the DLC, $79.99, and then there was one for $149.99. It's like $150, and I was thinking, like, what is in this thing? But you get the game, you get the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with an art book. It actually comes with the dog tags of Lincoln Clay, the guy that you play, because he was a Vietnam
vet who
He
gets
just come
wronged
home.
by the mafia.
Yeah, what it is he comes back from Vietnam, and the Irish mob has actually killed the Italian mob has killed his whole family, like, because they were also a mob. So he seeks revenge on them. And anyway, it looks awesome, but it comes with leather coasters, like, to put drinks on. It comes with 6 leather drink coasters.
And it's $150.
Yes. And then it comes with this was pretty cool. It comes with the original score to the game, like the music for
The
it.
music, right?
And it comes with the original soundtrack, both on vinyl. Like, I thought that was
That's
pretty
pretty cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because vinyl's like one of those things that's making a comeback, and plus this is set in 1968, I believe.
yeah, New
So,
Orleans.
Yeah, so vinyl was very big back then as well.
Yeah, that sounds really neat. I've never actually played any of the Mafias. I've heard they're really good.
Oh yeah, they're
Awesome.
I
amazing.
mean, I've never finished 2, but what I played up so far was actually really good.
Yeah.
Another big title, huge title coming out, Xbox exclusive,
Yeah, Gears.
Gears of War 4.
Yeah.
The official release date is the 11th of October. However, if you pre-order the collector's edition, you will get it 4 days early on the 7th.
Yeah, the Ultimate Edition.
You know, I have never been one to buy the collector's editions. I don't know. The only collector's edition I ever bought was Halo 2.
Yeah,
The only
that's
collector's edition I ever bought of anything.
Well, the Ultimate Edition, I believe, comes with just a lot of skins and packs and the extra characters and stuff for the multiplayer.
Yeah, it comes with the game. Which, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're right.
Yeah, it comes with the game, the DLC, and a gear pack, which comes with 3 guns, 3 different suits, and something else I can't remember. But
Which is what, $79.99?
yeah, $79.99.
Now they do have.
Oh no, I'm sorry, that's $99.
Is it $99?
Yeah, $99.99.
They do have an Ultimate Edition, like a Super Collector's Edition, which is actually about $250.
Oh my god.
It's a
No wonder why
Yeah.
Devin's going to be bankrupt.
it's it's actually a Best Buy exclusive. It comes with a statue of JD Phoenix on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Right.
It comes with didn't it come with the thumb drive? We were reading about that.
Yeah, USB 3.0 thumb drive.
It comes with a thumb drive in the shape of, what was it?
The grenade?
No, the
Was that the
keychain
keychain?
was the frag grenade.
Yeah.
Come with the little frag grenade keychain. They come with all the DLC, steel bookcase. Come with the art book also.
Art book, and there's a
Pads.
journal, I believe, that you get.
I think you're thinking of Titanfall 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's
But yeah, that's if you want to shell out $250, I've seen people do it.
Right.
It's
There's also something else really special about Gears 4. It's going to be actually the first Gears game that's not produced by or made by Epic.
nope.
The Coalition is now going to be taking over the Gears of War franchise.
But there is a few veterans returning. Rod Ferguson, who helped Cliff Belinsky on the previous trilogy, he will be returning for this one.
Right.
Cliff will not be in this one.
No, Cliffy B will not be there.
No, I think Cliffy B's
do you know their names?
resided to doing a lot of PC games now.
Yeah.
Good God, man.
I know PlayStation has a couple exclusives coming out. Tropico 5, which is kind of like a Civilization style game.
Yeah.
PlayStation is finally getting Rise of the Tomb Raider,
Yes.
which was a delayed
Time exclusive.
time
Time
exclusive
exclusive.
To Xbox, which came out last year, which I actually own. Which is a great
However,
game.
there are a few more additions to because Rise of the Tomb Raider and the PS4, they're getting the 20-year edition. And I guess comes with an extra expansion that Xbox didn't get.
Oh, really?
There you go.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, something to do with like the
And it's
PS1
also-
Tomb Raiders. Something like that.
It's also still $59.99, so $60.
Right, man.
Well, we missed probably one of the most important game releases on October 4th. The Atari Classic games will be
I
coming
saw
out.
that.
I did see that too.
Volume 1 and
Does
Volume
it come
2.
with Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah, I actually have I have an Atari tattoo because I love Atari so much.
Is that right?
Yes, and
Just don't ask to see it.
yeah, it's close to the dingle,
Yes. If you
dongle, Mike's dongle.
Yes, I said dongle once.
But no, the first volume actually comes with 48 games for $19.99, and the second volume comes with 50 games for $19.99. I mean, of course, they're old, they're 8-bit, and
Which can't beat a classic.
yeah, but
As long as they have combat, I don't care.
yeah, and they do.
Combat was the best.
They have combat, and then they have combat the arcade version.
Nice.
I liked Adventure.
Yeah. They have Adventure on there.
Yeah, October's got a lot of games coming out.
October, I'm going to jump in there because y'all won't let me talk.
No, go ahead, man.
And you're too far away to hit me this time, so.
If I hit you, you
Pass it
hit
on.
him. Okay.
October, if you buy the Ultimate Edition, you get it the 18th. Otherwise, you can pick it up the 21st for just the regular edition. Battlefield 1.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I can
Battlefield 1. How awesome does that look? You can fly airplanes. You can, tankers. You can do anything in this
They even
game.
got sword fighting in the game.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got sword
kind of
fighting.
really
Actually, they just had the
Beta?
open beta.
Yeah, I played
last
it.
week. So if anyone got a chance to play it, you'll know what you'd be expecting in the multiplayer.
I mean, it's got a few problems, yeah, but it does look really good.
Yeah, it
as a
looks
beta.
awesome.
Yeah, it
Of
was
course, it is a beta. Of
amazing
course, it's
looking
going to have
for a beta.
problems.
Right.
In the end, it'll pay off.
But Devin, I'm going to take a page out of your book, and you're skipping over something that's really important.
But wait, I'm not finished with Battlefield 1.
You know the editions?
Yeah, they've got one for $210.
Oh my god.
All right, it comes with a game. It comes with a 14-inch figure. It comes with a steel book. Comes with a cloth poster. Comes with a deck of playing cards. Comes with a pigeon tube. I guess that's how they sent messages or something.
Yeah, the little where you put
Yeah.
the messages that are tied to the picture.
Right. You get a pigeon tube,
Shoot
which
them
is
down.
great. You get little patches.
Yeah, tons of practical use stuff.
Oh yeah, now I can use my pigeon service again. It's just I've been waiting for this moment.
There's people in New York that live on rooftops that are really ecstatic about this. We're probably making them mad.
And then it just comes with like little patches that you get from the military
Right.
in service. So, but yeah, I was $210. What have video games come to? That's what I want to know.
Not what I'm going to spend for the game.
Right.
We'll spend $60.
There's also another. Oh, this is a PS4 exclusive, but it comes out a little bit after Battlefield 1 on October 25th. Is The Last Guardian, which is a game that's been in development for the PlayStation for a long time, about 10 or 11 years probably now.
Yeah, it's a follow-up to Ico and Shadows of the Colossus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which that actually has a collector's edition too. Comes with a statue of the Guardian with the boy sitting curled up in it.
No way.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was the one you were going to say that
The
I
one you
interrupted
missed
you?
is, which I personally will not be getting because just for the sheer cost of it, PlayStation VR. It comes out October 13th.
Oh,
But with it comes Batman VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gonna be
I'm gonna go
$3.99.
motion sickness. I'll just
That's gonna
hang
be
out in
whole
the
new-
backyard and smoke dope.
Just talking about that, it looks, the concept of it sounds awesome, but that whole $400 price tag.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a few other games that look interesting. Werewolf Within VR, Star Trek Bridge Crew VR, but those come out later on in December. It looks awesome. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people getting it, but I don't see I don't see shelling out that $400 price tag.
No, I'm not going to shell out no money.
Especially if the games you're going to have to turn around and pay another $60 for a game or something with it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's like how much a console costs now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually
Yes, that's
consoles
ridiculous.
cost less.
Yeah, right now they do.
Yeah, you can buy, and actually the rumor for the PlayStation Neo is going to be the same price as the Xbox One, $299.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so that's it's going to even cost less than the VR
It's
system.
a belt.
Yeah.
The game I'm looking forward to, though, that has nothing to do with Xbox or PlayStation 4 is Civilization 6.
I saw the announcement for that the other
Yeah,
day.
it comes out the
Yeah.
21st. Of course, it's PC only. But they got these. They used to be able to take your settlers and auto build set your settlers to auto build. They got rid of that, so there's no more glitching the game out. You actually have to control every function of the game, which is good, especially when you're playing other people online in Civilization. It is fun. I'm a nerd. I like my RTS games, and you're brushing your hair,
RTS games are
Combs,
awesome.
big difference.
combing your hair.
Um,
RTS, yeah.
To have it.
for all the people who Dragon Ball fans, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2
And there's a lot of editions of this one.
coming out the 25th of October. I know there's a huge following in Dragon Ball universe, so I think they expand a little bit on the Xenoverse, the first one. They've made it a lot of storyline driven in it. It's just a
It's
fighting
like an
game.
RPG, build your own character within the Dragon Ball Z universe.
So
Oh, that's cool.
it'd be interesting to see what they work with in a sequel to that one.
We've got and this one I want to bring up because every time I think about this game or a newer version of this game, I always think of Chris. It was me, Chris, Kent, Dane, and sometimes my cousin Philip would come over to the Blue House, and we would play this, and it was Rock Band.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, they've got and some people are like, man, that's just kind of silly, it's stupid, dude. We had so much fun.
We did.
Playing that game, and for the whole band, bass guitar, electric guitar, drums, mic. It's $199.99. So it's $200, for the whole thing, or you can just get the rock guitar itself for $89.99.
Yeah, Rock Band's always been fun. I mean, it's it's a good party thing.
It's a good time.
Yeah, the Guitar Hero just come out too recently.
Guitar
didn't
Hero Live.
Yeah, that come out last year. Yeah, that'd be pretty neat if anyone doesn't own a Rock Band. If they've ever played them in the past, I know they had not made them for a while, and they just started making them again
Yeah.
last year. So
Yeah, I was pretty good at the drums back in the day, so.
I know I got Trent the one for his birthday last year, the rock band. So
Yeah,
Did you?
it's pretty
I
fun.
can't play or anything, but I do sing here and there. If no one noticed.
Then moving on to another one. Talk about your remastered games.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think I know where you're going with this.
Skyrim. They're bringing that. Yeah, I know. It's a great game.
Yeah.
Great
It is a
game.
great
Don't,
game.
don't get me wrong, it's a great game. But again, I don't see you spending another $60 for a game.
Unless you've never played it. of
Well,
course.
there's a
But
few
Unless you've
new
never
things
played-
coming to
played
it.
it.
played
Yeah,
it
there's a few
little
new
bit,
things.
Yeah, but
Few new features, mods are were coming to it. Fallout 4 earlier this year had console mods, and now they're bringing that to Skyrim Remastered.
They're bringing all the mods that they had on the PC to
Yeah.
Skyrim,
Yeah,
with all the DLC that came with it and
every
everything
expansion.
else. Which is it's great. Like if you don't own the game, if you've never played it, by all means get it. If you which I own the game on the PS3, I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah, I had it on
Um,
the Xbox, was it 360?
Yeah. So I don't.
Hundreds of hours.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy it.
You just say goodbye to your family for a few months.
Yeah.
But no, that wasn't the one I thought you were going to mention. I literally thought you were going to mention the one that was coming out October 25th, which is Darksiders remastered.
Remastered.
It's the War Mastered edition.
Which is the first and second one?
No, just the
I think
first
this
one.
is
Just
the
the
first
first
Yeah,
one.
it's just War, and then the second one, Darksiders 2, was Death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because they're going by the four
Oh.
horsemen of the apocalypse.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
pestilence and famine.
Right. So the first one was War, and if you've never played this game, it is by far one of my favorite games. Like I've beaten it so many times, and then I've actually beaten this game so many times, and it's awesome. It's an awesome game.
I've never played it, so I'll have to try it out.
I played a little
Yeah.
bit of it, a little bit one time, and I didn't really get into it too much. I mean, it seemed like a pretty fun game.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of a whole like the Dante's Inferno,
Yes, I love those games.
God of War.
God of War.
Yeah.
Type vibe.
You know, another big title that comes out pretty much every year, but WWE 2K17.
Yep.
Never got into wrestling.
October 11th.
As a kid.
It's a good drinking game.
It's an interesting game. They've done a lot with it in the last couple of years since 2K took it over.
Yeah.
They've got a good storyline now. They incorporate the NXT in it. You kind of start from the ground up, working your way through NXT, trying to make main roster type stuff. So it's neat the way they. Again, I'm always story driven when it comes to things. I like it where you can just build stuff and have a good storyline. So WWE's always put out pretty interesting games, pretty good games every year. So
What's
just like
NXT?
Madden, NBA, everything else.
NXT is the developmental league for the WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They have their own show now. NXT's got its own show. It's basically the people that aren't main roster qualified, and they actually have to do good on NXT before they come to the main roster.
okay.
So it's pretty interesting to watch NXT
Pretty
if you don't watch. It's less weird
NXT
stories.
Yeah, NXT equals to me like TNA did, man. That's
Oh,
how they
okay.
are. Just real fast paced, high flying
I
type
gotcha.
stuff.
Right.
That's what it like.
Trying to make
me.
a big name for themselves,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
And that's all I got. I got one last big one.
Yeah, which is very disappointing in my opinion. Titanfall 2 comes out the 28th of October.
It does. I am a little disappointed. Hopefully they'll fix a lot of stuff that they had in there.
Yes.
Yeah, we tried to play the beta together and it was miserable.
It was a hassle to try to.
Yeah.
Get your
The
friends
party
together.
system was.
I
very
will be
awkward.
honest. I will still probably pick it up. I love the first one.
It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Which I was really doubtful on the first one too, and I ended up getting it. And just
Mhm.
I loved it.
Yeah,
It
I
was
own
kinda
the first
weird.
one.
There is several editions of this coming out also.
Yeah.
This one's actually got the single player campaign,
Yeah,
which the first one did
they've
not.
changed it to a single player campaign,
So I'm thankful for it.
as well as the multiplayer. They've added new Titans, new weapons, things of that nature, new abilities. They do have, like I said, several different versions of it. They have the regular edition. They have the collector's edition or special edition, which will come with, I think, skins and stuff like that for your Titan. And then they have two different collector's editions. One is a GameStop exclusive, and one is a Best Buy exclusive.
Always exclusives.
The Best Buy exclusive will come with a helmet of one of the pilots.
A war journal.
A war journal.
Yeah.
What else did it have in there? I showed you guys.
Helmet.
Steel
war
case,
journal.
steel
Yeah,
case.
steel case. I think season pass.
Season pass.
Yeah.
But that's running a nice little price tag at $250.
Wow, I just can't believe the
It's
prices.
I think the helmet's about the size of like I think the Master Chief helmet.
It's
they put
the
out.
helmet is a 1-1 scale.
Oh.
Is it 1-1 scale?
Yes. The
Oh, so I'll be able to wear the helmet.
The helmet I was told is a 1-1 scale is what they have it listed as. So
$5 says it won't be a one size fits all.
GameStop's exclusive is they come with a USB thumb drive that comes with a bust statue of the pilot that supposedly lights up. It comes with a steel bookcase, everything else. Now theirs is a little bit cheaper. Theirs is $159. So yeah, there you go. If you guys decide you want something collector's edition, you can look into one of them.
Right.
I
Yeah, it
don't
takes
think
us into November, I think.
Yeah, I don't think there's much left in October. October's a huge huge month for games, but chugging right along, you're heading into November territory.
That starts off with on the 4th of November, you got Call of Duty Infinity Wars.
Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare. Sorry. Yeah. Did you know that's the 14th Call of Duty game?
I was gonna say, if you don't like this one, just wait 2 months and they'll have the new one.
Yeah. It is the 14th one.
Yeah, they make one every year.
Yeah,
They do.
should
They
just
put
go
one out
on.
every year. There's a lot of games out there that are synonymous with coming out every year, as well. You know, all the sports games, obviously, all the Call of Duty games. It seems like Battlefield's trying to get up there on that stuff.
Yeah.
But something, and I'm just going to touch on this briefly, something I noticed that was coming out every year that did not come out this year.
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed. They did not release an Assassin's Creed game this year.
Really? I thought they were doing a re-release.
Syndicate was the last one that they put out.
Yeah, last year.
They're
last
They're
October.
doing a release of the Ezio ones, but
Ezio?
that's not. It's not Ezio, whatever his name is. But that's not coming out till next year.
Oh, really? Okay. Infinite Warfare, they're doing, you get gravity, sub-gravity guns, you're in space.
Zero
now.
G
Yeah.
environments.
Yeah.
And also they got a new flight mechanic in the ships. It's not Unreal. It's actually a free flight style. So there's that in the campaign.
So it looks pretty cool. I mean, I love the campaigns of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I mean,
This one, the campaign actually has a few writers from Naughty Dog actually helping, and some of the art directors from Rise of the Tomb Raider.
oh, that's
So,
cool.
They got a lot of these.
Why do you know that?
former.
He's yeah, he knows a lot. This one I know is I was reading an article on them, and they talked about they're going to use Infinite Warfare as their starting point for another trilogy.
Yeah, you,
So-
you play as what, Nick Reyes or something like
Reyes,
that?
yeah.
And he's the last sole captain on Earth.
Like the story starts out, his captain dies in this attack, so he becomes the new captain on the Retribution,
Mhm.
and he leads his new crew.
Yeah.
But the big news on this game is that if you order it, they have the standard edition,
Standard
then they have the
Legacy,
edition, which you will get
on the same day with Modern Warfare Remastered.
Modern Warfare.
And they just announced that instead of
Remastered.
10 remastered maps for multiplayer, you get all 16, the base 12 plus the 4 DLC maps that came in the original game.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there's also the Prestige edition, which will come with the Modern Warfare, and it come with the season pass. Tentatively, they're $59.99, $79.99, and $99.99. This
Well, that's more realistic in price.
Yeah, see, I kind of like the way Call of Duty's been going the last couple of years. They went away with all this stuff that you can get with it, the remote controls and the cameras and this and that, and now they're just saying, look, we're going to put out the collector's edition. I'll give you the season pass. I'll give you this extra stuff, this and that. $100, you're done. Which is fine because a lot of people are going to pay $30 to $40 for a season pass anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Sometimes even 50.
If you're playing Star Wars.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that. I gameflied that game, Star Wars Battlefront, and when I heard the price, I didn't look at the price of the season pass. And when I looked at the price of the season pass, it just sent it right back.
Oh, did you see the price of season pass of Battlefield 1?
Really?
Devin?
For premium, I believe it's $60.
That's how much it costs. It cost me.
I believe so.
Oh, wow. That's pretty
Yeah.
cheap.
Not worth very much. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Thanks a lot there, EA, with your massively season pass prices.
Yep.
But yeah,
We should boycott them.
I mean, you can just have fun playing the rate play, and then
Yeah, you don't
wait
want to
till
play
the
that game.
premium is like on like sale or something.
Right.
Or just wait until get the game in premium on sale. Like
and the thing about it is with
2004.
Battlefield, you're not getting, you'll get like the first DLC they've already announced. You'll get France.
Yeah, France.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? So I got
And
to pay
Russia is coming
to
later.
pay to get other countries that fought in World War One.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Little out there.
Yeah.
So you're not really experiencing
Anyway,
the whole
yeah.
World War I experience.
Again, I'm not.
mean,
Battlefield
the
1
trench-
looked interesting, but it's not something that I was super interested in.
Yeah, the next game I got though come out until November 11th, and it's probably
Dishonored.
Devin.
Dishonored.
I
2.
love
Yes.
the
Yes.
game. Oh my god.
At first, when I played it, it didn't click to me because I was like, oh, this is alright. But then when I actually got myself a copy because I just borrowed it, I loved it. I did
Yes.
everything. I've played it like at least 3 times. I actually got the definitive edition for last Christmas.
Yeah.
I loved it. I currently have not finished the DLC for it because Trent is borrowing it.
Dude, that game is so amazing.
But
It
it
is.
is really good.
I've got
and I am
the
super psyched for 2.
I've got the special edition one ordered, which actually comes with the mask that you wear from Corvo's mask
Corvo's.
that you wear in part 1. It comes
Yeah.
with the mask.
Which Corvo is returning in Dishonored 2. He
Yeah.
actually plays 2 different protagonists.
Yeah, you can play as Emily.
Emily.
His daughter.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
daughter
his daughter.
Emily. We was on the first one, but this one she's more grown.
Yeah, this is set 15 years ahead.
15 years
Right.
Ahead.
Well, she looks pretty BA.
Yeah.
I mean, she's kicking butt and forgetting
the new
names.
powers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right, Devin. You can say ass. I won't kick you out for saying
Okay.
ass.
I
And you're too
didn't.
far for me to hit.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I also
So-
noticed too that each one of them, his daughter and Corvo, they actually have different abilities.
Yeah,
they
they
don't
each
have
have
the
different.
same. They don't have the
Yeah.
same ones, which makes it kind of unique. So you can kind of get in there and play.
Yeah, it's got 2 playthroughs.
Yeah, well, it's got more than that actually.
Really?
Yeah, the first one had more than 2 playthroughs too.
Yeah, there's different endings to the
Yeah, I
Dude,
didn't
I
play
played. I've beat that game at least 5 times.
Yeah.
I love that.
And you could either
game.
always like play like sneaky or just going loud, but I would not advise that.
Yeah, because and one of the awesome things about it is that depending on your decisions in the game depends on the outcome of how the town, evolves.
Yeah.
So say if you go into the town and you're killing a bunch of people, well, the rats, the plague has come
the
through,
plague.
start taking over the dead bodies. The
And
more
then
dead bodies you
more
leave,
security.
the more rats, and they just start taking over the entire town. Whereas if you just come up behind them and knock them out, or
Yeah.
put them to sleep with your dart gun, your crossbow, the rats won't come and attack them because they're not dead, rotting corpses.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's such a great game. If you've never played it, I would highly recommend playing the first one.
Yes.
Which actually, I believe, for a limited time, Dishonored 2 actually comes with the first one remastered if you
Yeah.
pre-order it. I'm not sure which edition, but it does come with the first one remastered.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's such an awesome game.
Moving on, 15th.
Yep.
Watch Dogs
2.
2. Ubisoft's next big open world sequel to the first game that came out in 2014. One of the most anticipated games of 2014. A lot of people weren't happy, so now they're really pushing it for Watch Dogs 2 to be a true sequel. Which we've seen this happen in Ubisoft's past. Assassin's Creed 1 was kind of mixed upon release. A lot of people liked it. And Assassin's Creed 2 with Ezio really pushed the series to the bar it's at now. So Watch
Yeah, I
Dogs
didn't
2
like Watch Dogs 1.
Watch
so-
Dogs 2 might be the Assassin's Creed 2 sort of for the Watch Dogs franchise.
I mean, I
but-
enjoyed Watch Dogs 1, but there were some ups and downs with it for me. Watch Dogs 2, I don't know. Just,
Yeah, they're-
I
Hit or
enjoyed
miss.
I enjoyed the concept of it.
Yeah, me too. That was really
Just
good.
the actual, you get in there and the gameplay and everything else, it just seemed too.
yeah.
Well, they're promising to improve the driving,
Yeah,
the shooting, and
There's even new
the
co-op
hacking.
mechanics.
Yeah, you like co-op campaign or
seamless co-op.
whatever. Or
between-
multiplayer.
Yeah,
So maybe, I don't know.
they're really pushing it, but we'll see.
We'll see. I know we got a PlayStation exclusive, Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo Sports.
Comes out the 15th of November.
Yep.
Which I haven't seen them do a Gran Turismo in a while.
The last
This isn't a true Gran Turismo game, is it, though?
This is.
isn't this like an arcade style game or whatever, or is this
I don't
a
know.
disc release?
I think it says a disc release. I think because there's a limited edition here and there's a regular
Oh,
edition.
okay.
The regular edition is $60, so I guess this is a full release.
Yeah, this is a full release, I guess. So, but we did forget Nintendo does have something else besides
Oh,
Paper Mario.
Really? Paper
Yeah.
Mario?
Yep.
What is it?
Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Oh, well, technically a 3DS title.
Yeah,
But
it's
still
it's still a game.
Yeah, still a game.
And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
my kids are gonna want it.
Yeah,
Both
but we
my
were
kids
talking
want
about
it.
Wii U stuff though.
I know. So I mean, Pokemon Sun and Moon does come out on the 18th of November, and it's set in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
Well, color me gone.
I know.
And there's one more I know that's coming out in November. You want to take this one? Since this one you keep talking to me about.
Probably one of the most anticipated games, Final Fantasy 15. It'll be
Yeah.
coming out November 29th.
Which they pushed back originally.
From 06.
06, yeah. It was
Yeah.
originally called Final Fantasy Versus 13. Then they changed the name a few years ago to 15.
Yeah.
And then they also was supposed to come out earlier this year and they pushed it back again.
This
Yeah.
is probably one of the biggest gambles for Square Enix, just the amount of time, and plus Final Fantasy, as the state it is now, is not what it used to be, RPG, and it used to be way up here, and it's kind of dropped after 13, but they're hoping that 15 can recapture the glory of what Final Fantasy used to be, focusing on great story, great gameplay, and they're pushing a lot of new stuff, they're going full open world in 15, free flow combat, it's a new combo system instead of turn-based. So they're changing a lot, taking a lot of risks, but I think it might pay off.
Well, hopefully, I'm a Final Fantasy fanatic, so I love it. So.
Yeah, we just watched actually Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. The
Advent
movie.
Children.
Oh, did
One
you?
of the great. You realize that movie came out in 2006,
Oh, really?
It looks
and
really
one of the
amazing.
most amazing
it
movies
looks
I've ever
great.
seen.
Yeah.
And
I haven't watched it, so.
It's great. Well,
It
I
was
got it
pretty
on
good.
Blu-ray. I'll let you borrow it.
All right.
That's all I got for November.
Yeah.
That takes us into December 6th for me for South Park, The Fractured Butthole.
Yep.
December 6th.
Which
Yeah.
is another one that he's looking forward to.
Oh yeah, I
They're-
love the Stick of Truth.
Yeah, that was a great
Yeah, it was an
game.
awesome
Yeah, it was
game.
One of the
really
best licensed games I've played in a long time.
They're promising an
Yeah, they could
updated
drive.
combat system now
Yeah.
in this game.
And I don't know if they're still doing it. I know when the game was first announced, they said if you reserved it, you would get a copy of the South Park Stick of
Yeah,
Truth.
Stick of
Oh,
Truth.
yeah.
Truth.
I don't know if they're still doing it now or what, but I know when they did first announcement, they said you can get that. Yeah, definitely, and I think they're going with the whole Coon and Friends.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a parody of
Yeah.
DCU and MCU, like the Marvel stuff.
Right.
Parodying
Takes
the
a day,
movies.
takes place a day after Stick of Truth or whatever.
Yeah.
You still like the new kid. You still got to work your way back up because it's a whole new game they're playing.
Yeah, whole new play. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was fun as all get out. It was pretty
Yes.
fun.
Well, I was thinking that it was supposed to be kind of like Civil War.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what's
Civil
going
War is kind of like they split into
Yeah.
two teams and kind of battled it out. And Captain
Yeah,
America was awesome.
It looks hilarious.
Good luck getting past phase 1, DC.
I still can't believe the boss battle in Stick of Truth was Kim Kardashian's aborted uterus.
Nazi.
The Nazi. Yeah.
That's just crazy. I couldn't.
Yeah, they Matt,
Princess Keene.
Matt,
Princess
and
Keene.
Matt
Trey
Trey.
Parker.
Yeah,
Trey
Trey.
Parker.
They pushed the limits on some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really went for it. They went for a South
Yeah.
Park game.
And then Devin's got a zombie game coming out right on the 6th.
Yes, sir. Dead Rising 4.
Oh yeah, dude, Rosen Ford. That's
Frank
right.
West
we were
is
just,
back, baby.
we were just talking about that too. Yeah, Frank West is back after Chuck Green, and looks like they added a ton of crap to it.
Yeah.
I know one of the new things is the exosuit. You can actually fly
Mhm.
around and smash zombies. There's actually additions you can get to the exosuit, like different weapons that are attachable to it and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone's ever played any of the Dead Rising games, they've progressively improved them to me. In my opinion, they have.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They just basically you're creating different types of weapons to slaughter zombies. You have to do missions. There is an actual mission story base that you have to do, and you have to do it within a certain time.
That's awesome.
Which I heard they got rid of the time.
Oh,
You're not
Awesome.
timed in this
that's
one.
why I never did play the
Thank
others because of that
God.
time. Because I was
Yeah.
like, am I going to finish it?
Yeah,
in
because
time
there's also
or not?
side missions you can do, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard to
And
complete those.
also,
Yeah.
it is a 4-player co-op.
Oh, so
Mhm.
the 2?
Yep.
Wow.
That was pretty neat.
Oh yeah,
So
game was
I
awesome.
know it's set during Christmas time now
yes,
too. So
which is funny. The game comes out December 6th, so it's
Yeah.
going to be right
Yeah.
on par with it.
yep. I mean that's all I got. Nothing else really interests me for the month of December. I don't know about you
I've
guys.
got on the 31st Batman, the Return to Arkham.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. So, yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to that. I can't wait because I loved, Arkham Asylum
They were really
and then
good.
Arkham City.
Yeah.
They were so phenomenal. The actual combat style itself was something new. It was set apart from anything else. And,
Yeah.
dude, I can kill on that game. That
Yeah.
game was so awesome. But if you've never played them, I definitely recommend picking them up. But I would, if you have to, I'd wait till December to pick up the Return to Arkham because it comes with all the DLC and it's running true 1080p.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anybody else got anything in December that was interesting to them?
I don't really have much anything else. There was a game I was interested in. I told you that new Sword Art game comes out.
Oh yeah.
I want to say it comes out end of this month, maybe next month. I don't have an actual date on it, but
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
yeah, I got the first one, or not, I say the first one. It's not the first one they made. But
Right,
I
it's
got
the
the one for
second
the
one.
PS4. Yeah, I'm a
The
huge,
first one is available for download on the PS4.
Yeah, I own it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already own it, and I told you, you know how big of a Sword Art fan I am. In fact, I got the shirt on now. So
Yep.
Oh, that's what that is.
yeah. So but yeah, it's.
I was just waiting for it to come off.
But yeah, it's everything to me. The Sword Art's always been one of the best storylines I've ever read, ever seen, everything. So
Yeah, it's a good anime. Haven't checked it out? You should check it out.
definitely.
But so next week we're gonna do man-made apocalypses.
Yes.
We're gonna discuss that. So be looking for that.
Yeah. Don't forget to check us out next week. Like I said, we'll be talking about the apocalypses, basically caused by men. Certain things we'll go into detail when we get into that. Until then, check out our Facebook page, like and share us. We're here for you guys. If there's any games you're looking forward to, by all means, list them.
Post them in the comments. We
yeah.
like interacting with you
We
guys.
like talking to people and interacting with people and messaging people back. Check out our YouTube channel, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to that. That's where we post all our podcasts on.
I want to say thanks for all the ones who have watched the video that we posted.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching. Share it. These guys do awesome work and they put a lot of time and effort into this.
Yeah, we're going to
So
start doing that a
definitely.
little bit more. Maybe posting a little video every now and again.
Yeah, it was really successful. We got I think last I checked was 170 views.
Oh no, we've got more than that.
Oh, that was I haven't checked in a couple days.
Yeah, I think we're up to close to about 400 views.
Oh, wow.
Woo!
So
Thank you, Facebook.
Yeah, so it's been pretty neat. It's it's something we're going to start doing a little bit, getting into a little bit more. Not necessarily our podcast per se. I'm going to try and save that till we get an actual camera to actually go live and stuff like that. But we'll just keep trying to do some stuff like that.
All right. Well, I guess you guys have a good day, and thanks for listening.
And thanks for being here. Thanks for giving us your guys' opinions on stuff. It's good to have a teenage opinion because they're the ones that are out there begging their parents for games.
Ain't got a job yet.
Remember, Devin's a sophomore.
Freaking hate sophomores.
He said that in the video. So,
We appreciate y'all for listening and catch us next week.
all right, later, guys.
Bye.